In this part for solving a log equation, now we have an example where we have log on both sides of the equal sign. Log on the left side and log on the right side. Now, when you see an example or problem like this, notice how we don't have originally parentheses. So you can rewrite it. You can write the parentheses to separate the log answer with the log base. So let me rewrite it with the parenthesis. Log base 16 of negative 5x equal log base 16 of negative 4x plus 8. Now, in the previous section where I talked about special cases, we cannot have a log negative base nor a log of a negative number. But this part is okay. The reason why is because it's negative 5x. It has a variable. If this was just a regular number and it was negative, meaning no variable, it's just a regular negative number, then automatically it would be undefined. But since it's negative 5x and over here negative 4x, it's okay. As long as it has a variable, and then when we solve it, as long as it doesn't make the inside of the parenthesis or the log answer, as long as it doesn't make the outcome become a negative number, then you should be fine. Now moving on, when we're solving this particular log equation, if you notice that both sides has log and it's the same base, if that's the case, then simply we're just going to focus on what's inside the parenthesis or the log answer. So basically we're going to bring down negative 5x and negative 4x plus 8. So it'll be negative 5x, the equal sign, then negative 4x plus 8. Next, I'm just going to ask you to solve for x. So I'm going to bring this negative 4x, I'm going to cancel it out, and then I'm going to add it over here. So plus 4x to cancel out, and then I'm going to add here to balance my equation. So negative 5x plus 4x will be negative 1x or negative x equal to 8. After that, I'm going to divide by negative 1 to get a positive x. So x equals negative 8. And that is my final answer. And it's best that you double check if your answer is okay. Here's why. If I plug in negative 8 to x, here I'm going to have negative 5 times negative 8. That will come out positive 40. So that's okay. That's good. But had this been a regular 8, if I plug in 8 into this x, then it would be negative 5 times 8. That will come out as negative 40. So the outcome is a negative number, therefore positive 8 would not work, and it would make this side become undefined, therefore the other side is also undefined. So make sure you double check your answer if it's okay. In this example, we have log base 3 of negative 4x minus 8 equal log base 3 of negative 2x plus 6. So when solving this log equation, both sides has log base 3, so we're just going to focus on the log answer part. So I'm bringing down what's inside the parenthesis or the log answer, so negative 4x minus 8, and then equal negative 2x plus 6. So now it's time to solve this equation. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel out the negative 2x so that I can have all the x's on the left side. So plus 2x on the right and then plus 2x on the left to balance. And then I'm going to cancel out my minus 8 so I can have all the numbers on the right side. So plus 8 on the left and then plus 8 on the right to balance my equation.
So on the left side,
negative 4x plus 8 will be negative 2x equal, and on the right side 6 plus 8 will be 14. Then I'm going to divide both sides by negative 2 so I can get x by itself. So x will equal to negative 7. Now, in the previous example, I said that we should double check our answer if the outcome will come out as a negative number or a positive number. So let's do the left side, log base 3 of negative 4, and then instead of x I'm going to put negative 7 and then minus 8. So it's going to be log base 3 of negative 4 times negative 7 will be positive 28 and then minus 8. So that would be log base 3 of 28 minus 8 would be 20. So it's a positive number, that's okay. Now let's do the right side. Log base 3 of negative 2, instead of x I'm going to put negative 7 plus 6. So log base 3 of negative 2 times negative 7 is positive 14, and then plus 6. 14 plus 6 is 20, so it's a positive number, that's good. In addition, the left side is the same as the right side, so this solution works. So x equals negative 7 is our final answer. And then that's it. In this example, we have log base 9 of negative 5n minus 10 equal log base 9 of negative 2n minus 4. Since the log has the same base on the left side and on the right side, then we're just going to focus on the log answer, or basically what's inside the parenthesis. So I'm going to bring down negative 5n minus 10 and negative 2n minus 4 with the equal sign, and then I'm going to solve for n. So I'm going to cancel out the negative 2n, have all my n's on the left side, so I'm adding 2n on the right, adding 2n on the left to balance. And then I'm going to cancel out my minus 10, so I'm going to add 10 on the left, and then add 10 on the right to balance. Now I'm going to solve for my n's on the left, so negative 5n plus 3n will be negative 3n equal, then my numbers negative 4 plus 10 will be 6. Now I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3 to solve for n, so I get n equal negative 2. Now it's time to check if it works. So on the left side, you can do the right side first if you choose. Order does not matter. Log base 9 of negative 5, instead of n, I'm going to put negative 2 and then minus 10. So log base 9, negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10 and then minus 10. So I'm going to have log base 9 of 10 minus 10 is 0. Since I got a 0 inside of parentheses, meaning the log answer, then the left side will be undefined, so I can say the right side will be undefined. Now, if someone asks me, what happened if we did the right side and it works? Well, let's check if you did the right side first. So, I have negative 2, and then instead of n, I'm going to put negative 2, and then minus 4. So log base 9 of negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4, and then minus 4. So I'm going to have log base 9 of 4 minus 4, that's going to be 0. So on the right side, it's going to come out the same thing as the left, 0. So if you did the right side first and it came out 0, then you can say it's undefined on the right and it's undefined on the left. So therefore, the whole equation is undefined. So actually, my final answer is no solution. So if your answer for the variable does not work, if it comes out 0 or a negative number where it's undefined, then your final answer is no solution. And that's all you have to do.